Hi, my name's Steve, and today I'm coming to you from the deepest dark jungles of Lima, Peru. That's not exactly true, but I am in the middle of nowhere. And today we're talking about that famous actor, Eric Fleming.
Eric Fleming was born Edward Hetty Jr. on July 4, 1925 in Santa Paula, California. Born with a club foot, Fleming endured severe beatings from his father and even attempted to kill his father at the tender age of 8. This traumatic experience led him to leave home, first to Los Angeles and later to Chicago, where he found refuge among gangsters and engaged in odd jobs. At the age of 11, after a fight, he was hospitalized and subsequently returned to live with his mother. During the Great Depression, Fleming abandoned his studies and worked until joining the Merchant Marine in 1942. He enlisted in the Navy for World War II, serving as a carpenter in the 88th Naval Construction Battalion. He rose to the rank of Petty Officer, Second Class, in 1945. Fleming's life took a dramatic turn when he suffered severe facial injuries while making a bet in which he attempted to lift a 200-pound weight and had to undergo extensive plastic surgery to reconstruct his forehead, nose, and jaw. Before this, Fleming had always considered himself ugly. After his facial reconstruction, Fleming returned to Paramount Studios, where he had been working as a construction worker, grip, and carpenter. However, his confidence was shattered when he bet an actor he could perform a better audition, resulting in a humiliating loss of $100 and a loss of pride. Determined to recoup his losses, Fleming enrolled in evening acting classes at the studio. Fleming's acting debut came in a road company production of a play called Happy Birthday. He went on to appear in successful Broadway plays and television shows. His talent eventually led him to Hollywood, where he starred in a series of low-budget films, including Fright, Curse of the Undead, and Queen of Outer Space. In 1958, Fleming secured the starring role as trail boss Gil Favor in the popular Western series Rawhide. Set in the 1860s, the show depicted the arduous challenges of cattle drives from San Antonio to Sedalia. Favor's character, a wise, formidable, and just leader who persevered through adversity. Rawhide, a top-rated Western, aired from 1959 to 1966, featuring co-stars Clint Eastwood and Sheb Wooley. Fleming and Eastwood took turns as the lead weekly, with Fleming always being billed first. During Rawhide's summer 1965 hiatus, the producers dismissed Fleming along with Wooley, James Murdoch, and Robert Cabal to revitalize the series and reverse its declining ratings. Fleming humorously claimed that CBS fired him because they were paying him $1 million a year. Despite Eastwood's promotion against his better judgment to trail boss, the cattle drive continued for only 13 more episodes before CBS chief William S. Paley preemptively canceled it that December. Another factor contributing to the cancellation was Rawhide's status as the network's sole show to achieve a rating on Friday night. Consequently, CBS switched it to Tuesday, airing it opposite a show with a similar male audience, Combat, ABC's gritty World War II drama starring Rick Jason and Vic Morrow. Fleming played a suave spy in the Doris Day comedy The Glass Bottom Boat. He also guest starred in 3 episodes of the #1 rated family-themed NBC Western Bonanza alongside Michael Landon. Sadly, Fleming's life took a fateful turn during the filming of the 2-part episode of Off to See the Wizard, intended for theatrical distribution in Europe. 6 weeks into the location shoot in Peru, Fleming and his co-star Nico Meinardos were in a dugout canoe that capsized in the Holuga River. While Nico managed to swim to safety, Fleming was swept away and drowned on September 28, 1966. He was only 41 years old, leaving behind his fiancée Lynn Garber. Fleming's body was recovered 3 days later, leading to the termination of the production of the episode. Fleming's body was reportedly donated to a medical school at the University of San Marco in Lima, Peru, with the remains cremated afterwards, and they may have been buried in a common grave in the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery in Lima.
As always, thanks for tuning in and watching my little videos. I do really appreciate it. Be sure to leave a comment, hit that like button, and think about subscribing. And I'll see you again next time, unless I come to my own sad ending.